Hello, good morning, welcome to this video. It is in fact Saturday morning, but I am sat at my work desk with my work computer in glasses because this morning, as you will see from this clip, I am on a baby care course. So it's a 2-hour free course run by the Baby Academy. They're going over a whole heap of topics. So currently we've done bathing, skin care like nail cutting, nappies and cord care. I think we're currently on a little break, so after that we've then got things like temperature and swaddling and that kind of stuff. And although I'm sure most of this stuff is like really common sense, I'm finding it quite helpful just to, I guess, alleviate some of the, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for because it's not a concern, but obviously I have never cared for a baby before. I've never changed a nappy, I've never bathed a kid, none of that. My experience of small children is really holding them, or, you know, when they're a bit older, having a little play. I mean, it's not like I'm like Mary Poppins or anything, so although it probably is a little early maybe for me to be doing this because well, as you're watching this I'll be 20 weeks, but or just over depending on when I schedule things, but as of filming I'm 19, but it just gives me a bit of peace of mind, I guess, is what we're after. And I said I'm sure most of it is common sense. The rest of this video probably will be quite baby focused as well, because I'd like to look at some of the old wives' tales, that kind of stuff around gender, and seeing that because we have our 20-week scan, so it's Saturday, so we have it on Wednesday, where potentially if the baby's in the right position and all of that kind of stuff we might find out, and I'm hoping to include that at the end. But before that I want to see like where we fit, if that makes sense. For example, the Chinese gender calendar, I did this like pretty much when we found out. It says I'm gonna have a girl, so that kind of thing, and what maybe Pete thinks, what I think, maybe some stuff from family, what they think. But yeah, so that's the plan for this video, very much looking at those completely not based on fact things around gender, seeing what we think we're going to have, and then hopefully finding out at the end of this video. But to start the day, I am on this baby care class, which I would recommend to new parents. I think it might have been helpful for Pete to sit in with me, but if you don't want to do the course, apparently on their Instagram, which is at the Baby Academy UK, it's just on my screen here, they have videos of demos of like changing a nappy, bathing, etc, etc, so I'll probably get him to watch those. I think that's going to be more his thing than sitting here for 2 hours while they talk to us about stuff. But as I said, I have been taking notes. Things are probably, as I said, incredibly obvious to everybody else, but for me, just having the note makes it feel a little bit less apprehensive about it, I guess. So that's what we're doing. I will obviously show you other things as we come, as we go through the weekend. Hi guys, welcome back. Oh, she's starting, I better go. I finished my course. I debriefed Pete over there. He's just got into bargain hunt because he's a sad git.
No, the remote's broke, so it was on.
Yeah, our remote's broke. I don't know how you fix a remote. It's not the batteries. Are you doing to our poor dog? It's not the batteries, because they work in a different remote.
Yes.
But the other remote means that you can't get to like Netflix and stuff. And we don't really watch live TV, although Strictly starts today, so we are watching live TV. So I guess of the days that it could break, today's probably a good one. And we've just figured out we can get to iPlayer, so we've ordered a new remote. That should come Monday. So I found an article on Pampers 33 old wives' tales for finding gender, so I thought we'd do a couple. The first is around cravings and salty versus sweet. You can join in with this, Pete.
Can I talk from here because I've got Jeff kind of.
Yeah, if you talk loud enough. I wouldn't say I've had salty or sweet cravings.
No.
But my cravings have largely been savoury, so I guess that would be salty.
Yeah, your kind of sweet ones have been the same as always, so.
You're too far away. Except I do currently have a craving for Starburst, and I don't know what that's about. And Pete thinks it's weird.
Right, so which one's salty?
So salty. Boy, food cravings when pregnant with a boy tend to be saltier or savoury items, such as meat, cheese, and other
have like a
forms
counter,
of
so that's
protein.
1-0 kind of thing.
Yes, and then they're given a reality, but we won't do that because that's part of the fun. The next one's heartburn. I think I've had it like twice so far. Well, I assume it's heartburn I've had, so. Boy, if you don't experience much heartburn, it's a sign you're having a boy.
Much, but is 2 a lot or not?
Well, the girl one says constant or more intense heartburn.
Right, okay.
Morning sickness. Not something I really had. I've filmed a video about my first trimester, so I won't go too much into detail because I did in that. So, what gender do you think not having much morning sickness means?
Going for a girl from
Boy.
3-0.
If you don't have any morning sickness or just mild nausea, it's a boy. Obviously, there is no scientific evidence to any of this. We'll do the first 5 and then
Who's come up with these? Just old wives' tales or just.
These are old wives' tales that I found on the Pampers website.
Right, okay.
Blah. Hair and nails. If you're blessed with that rumoured pregnancy glow, when does that start? That's my question. Your hair looks extra healthy. I haven't noticed anything. I feel as lacklustre as I always have. Is my hair glowing for you, Pete?
That's alright. Right there.
Any different to what it was?
Depends when you washed it, I guess.
Thanks. I would say no to that one. So it says, if you notice your hair and nails feel brittle, dry and thin, hello baby girl. If you have shiny, luscious, healthy hair, welcome baby boy. I'm saying girl or boy in that.
You'll know more than me in terms of the feel of it.
More girl than boy for that one. Right, last one we'll do for this bit. Acne. You may notice I have a very spotty chin at the moment. So we're saying, although I don't think this is any different to what would normally happen. It's rare that I get so many in one area.
It's rather that. Yeah, maybe. Well, what's it saying? More or less, or what?
Girl, if you have oily skin while pregnant, it's a boy or a girl. But having more is a sign you're having a girl. On the other hand, no extra pimples and dry skin during pregnancy mean it's a boy.
If you get dry skin,
I mean, I suffer from psoriasis, so that doesn't help.
I'd say girl, because I think you're more than normal.
Probably. So there you go. We'll come back to you with some more. But currently we're what? 3-2. I thought it would be fun to do another entirely unscientific experiment to work out what gender the child we're having is by letting Jeff decide. So I have post-its with the boy and girl written on it. I only had yellow. We're gonna put them in a hand. A different hand, obviously. Let's see which one Jeff picks.
Surely you should be able to read them as well.
Huh?
Surely you should be able to read it.
Why?
So you can see what it says, boy or girl.
Well, I can't do that and hold the camera. And the dog. So either you need to hold the camera or you need to show the dog the thing. So, because Pete says I have to show you even though you can't read. That one says boy. Yeah. Yeah, you've eaten that one. Nice. And that one says girl. You're less interested in that one.
I'll put them both on the floor and he's got a good picture.
Do you need to sniff my belly to work this out, or are you alright? Am I putting them on the floor or in my hand?
Put them on the floor when he goes to.
Come on, Jeff, which one?
Straight to that one.
That one. So Jeff thinks we are having a boy.
He did go to the other one afterwards. What does that mean?
That he doesn't know. Yeah, you think we're having a boy, do you, Jeffy?
Unless you should put them further apart, so it's like one's the other end and one's the other end.
Well, you do it.
Right, hang on.
Backseat driving over here.
Boy, girl, Jeff.
Backseat driver over here doesn't like how I did it.
No. Okay, how am I doing this?
You've got to fold them up so we can't read the writing.
You should be able to read the writing. So,
You can't read the writing though.
Jeff, over here. Straight to girl, then to boy. Which one you choose is the one you should have, really. There you go, go. Jeff thinks go. That's the way to do it. He flips both and chooses.
Jeff's indecisive.
Unless that's him destroying a girl and he wants a boy. I don't know.
So yeah, there you go.
He only chewed that one up, to be fair.
So does the chewing mean it's a girl?
I think he's picked a girl. Yeah. Shit, that's 3-3 then.
But he picked a boy originally.
No, but then he went straight to sniff the other one. He was checking them both out and then... He did the same day, he checked them both out and then went to go destroy the other one.
Well, there we go. Oh, Pete's making us a hot chocolate. Thought we'd quick fire some more Pampers Old Wives' Tales. Okay. So, I mean, I've looked a little bit ahead. Some of these get a bit personal, so I'll just say boy, girl, rather than what they are. But the next one is pregnancy brain, and this is definitely boy, because it says feeling tired and a little clumsy is a sign of a baby boy. I would caveat that to say that I'm often feeling tired and a bit clumsy, whether I'm pregnant or not, so...
At what stages? Is it all stages or just like the... You haven't been recently?
Oh, I've been clumsy. I've walked into a lot of things.
Yeah, you always come to it.
And I was quite tired.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been enough to, for sure.
The baby bump position, I will insert a picture here that I've taken. It's about the only picture there is of my bump. But would you say I'm carrying high or low?
As in like high up or
High
low?
or low? I would think high because most of it's up here rather than here. Which is a girl. So very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Girls making a comeback.
Even. It's hurt my arm now. Bump shape, am I wide or am I narrow and forward?
Narrow and forward, we said, didn't we? Because your hips aren't too much bigger or anything.
No, because that's boy.
Yeah.
Feet, my feet are fine. Girl. Then it starts talking about my boobs, so we'll skip that bit. And my wee, we don't need to talk about that. Weight gain. Have I gained it all over or just in my belly? Probably just my belly.
Just belly, yeah.
That's a boy. I like this one. Partner's weight gain.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Do you feel like you've gained weight since I've been pregnant, or are you about the same?
I've probably gained weight, but that's probably because I've been to a few events and, you know.
That's got nothing to do with being pregnant, really.
But, yeah, I'd say gain.
That means we're having a girl.
Right.
And then I think we get into random theories. Oh, I've talked about the Chinese gender predictor. So we might try the wedding ring test at some point, but not now. So there you go. There are all the.
What's the wedding ring test?
You put it on like a piece of string, and which way it spins or tilts or whatever, it's supposed to indicate.
Oh, because of that magnetic force that the baby's got.
Yeah, if it's a boy or a girl, something like that. But yeah, so there are all the questions, because then it goes on to like tests and things. So yeah, did you keep tally? Because I didn't. I will do on the screen for you guys, but
No.
I think it's pretty even, isn't it?
Pretty even, yeah.
So who knows? Who knows what we're having?
Jeff said go. I trust Jeff.
Also, Pete had to go get some more milk for the hot chocolates, hence why I said it wouldn't have been enough. And you know, I said I really wanted some Starburst. Well, this is the closest. So I'm going to eat some Fruitella as well. I'm very excited. Right, we're going to hold off the old wives' tales for gender because Strictly is about to start. I have my lovely husband Pete making me dinner. And that is going to be my evening. And then it's long because there's like 15 couples, so I think it's about 8:30 that it will finish. And then I will be starting this So Expecting Better by Emily Oster. It's going to be technically not my first parenting book because I read the Parenting Hell book like a couple of months ago. But that one is going to be like my first proper parenting book. And it's all about pregnancy, so that's why I'm reading it first. So we're going to do that. So yeah, I'll come back to you tomorrow with more fun and games, hopefully. But for now, it's time for Strictly. It is now Wednesday evening, hence the lights. I felt ill on Sunday, which is why we stopped filming stuff. So we didn't do any more old wives' tales or anything like that. So if I remember off the top of my head, 7-6, girl to boy, is what stands for the excuse the oven. Carry on.
I also asked my family, which were 4 girls, 3 boys. So you can add that to the counter now.
Did you make me do that again?
Yeah. So just add 4 and 3. And then I also asked my work, which was
Well, I asked my family.
4 boys and 2 girls, I think. Or 4 boys and 3 girls. 4 boys and 3 girls. Yeah, 4 boys, 3 girls. Add that to the counter now.
And then I asked my family. My brother refused to pick a gender. My mum picked both because she said head and heart, and my dad said girl.
So one more to girl, basically.
Yeah.
I think that means girl wins by 2.
I have no idea because you've added numbers to it. So that means
I think girl wins by 2. Yeah.
So yeah, we had the scan today. Everything is going well. The baby is formed and looking healthy. So that's a relief.
Yep. Yeah, just kind of going through each thing that was like,
Yep.
pass that test, pass that test.
Fine. She was very quick.
Yeah. Appointment was at 12 o'clock and we were out by 12:05, but we started a bit early, but still 15 minutes maybe, max.
Yeah. I do wish that I'd asked her to play the heartbeat. But I was sort of caught up in everything.
But you could see the heart beating.
You can see it beating, but it would have been nice to hear it. I mean, you haven't heard it yet, so.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So that I probably should have asked that, but as I said, got a bit sort of carried away with everything, particularly because she told us the gender. Our baby was in the right position for.
Well, yeah. Well, that maybe gives it away.
Well, you might as well say no.
It's a girl, which they can't say 100% because it depends if they're hiding their little weenie, but
she's pretty certain.
But yeah, I think they're 90 odd percent, you know. 90. They say not 99, they don't like to say 99%, but at the same time, you do well to pretty hide that. So.
She said 80.
Yeah, which is I think is a very low ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's just because you put her on the spot for
I
a
did.
percentage.
Well, she said I can't guarantee it. I was like, what's the percentage?
So yeah, we are having a little girl unless something drastic happens, or not drastic, but you know.
Unless it comes out and it's a boy.
We are
Strongly.
expecting, in which case it'll be a boy that's wearing probably quite feminine clothing, because we are going off the assumption that we're having a girl. So Pete's going to be a girl dad.
Is that that's a word, is it?
Yeah, well, it's a boy mum and a girl dad, I think, is.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's exciting. We can now do some actual like planning and visualization. I can't say that word.
Trying to think of a name.
Yeah, that's going to take a while. So yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff was right.
Me and Jeff were both right. Me and Jeff both went for girl. So we knew.
Well, if you watched the beginning of the video and didn't just skip to this bit, you'll know it was questionable what Jeff actually picked.
It was very much not questionable. Yeah.
You did it right. You're going to be her big brother, you're going to look after your sister. Not really. But yes. So there you go. We are going to be expecting a little girl come February, assuming all goes well and to plan. So, if you take the dog from me.
It's going to be awkward.
Thank you. If you have enjoyed this video of completely unscientific ways of testing whether we're going to have a boy or a girl, and if you're correct in your numbers, it was right, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.
You're cool, Jeff.
Bye!